Hi there, this is savewith.crypto. Okay, so I did actually start this video last night and I didn't really do the sound properly because I was trying to whisper because it was quite late at night. It was like half past midnight. But obviously Friday is now the day when you can claim your boosted rewards, which is what I did. Now, I'm still pretty confused about exactly what you get, but when you do click the boosted rewards, this is what you see. Now, to me, that is only XMEX with like 2 cents worth of UTK. In the passive rewards, it's got a little bit more, like 20 XMEX and a little bit of eGold. But, this is quite a large account, so, these amounts are really, really tiny. So, yeah, I don't think it's enormous. But anyway, I went ahead and did that. And you do seem to have to sign a lot of transactions just to, get what is actually a very, very small amount. I will try this on this smaller challenge account in a moment. But, yeah, I mean, as usual with most things, since the start of the DEX, every kind of improvement is a little bit disappointing and things gradually get worse. Anyway, I did update my energy and I think there's been some sort of weirdness with the leaderboard because sometimes it showed me, at like very high positions like number 8, which I don't think I am at all. And now it seems to have dropped back to like 180 something. So I think that's working correctly now. So yeah, I'm in the Newton League on this account. But let's have a look at the other one anyway. Yeah, so this is the smaller account. This is the one I actually started off with $2,000, so this is really disappointing now because it's like 394 or what it's worth, which is really crap, isn't it? There's definitely something wrong with this position thing because it says here I'm 897. I mean, just there's no way I am in the leaderboard. It's got me there, unless that's the actual rank within that category. But I can't believe that 68,000 people in there. I'm 897. Anyway, I don't really care about that because I'm not in it for the gamification anyway. But let's have a look at these boosted rewards. I'll just put that back where it was. Okay. So yeah, let's have a look at these boosted rewards. So I can go claim now and let's see what I'm going to get. Right, so this is not exciting. Okay, so XMEX I'm going to get $4.23 worth, and I'm going to get no UTK. It says here the position below will be used to harvest your boost rewards from each farm. Base rewards will also be collected. If boosted rewards are 0, you are the first one to claim this week. You can view your received boosted rewards in Explorer. Well, I don't think there's anything to write home about here. There's 14 cents worth of XMEX, and that's it really. So anyway, let's claim this. Okay, so that's claiming. And I suppose I should update my energy. I mean, this is more like where I was expecting to be, like 18,338. So I don't know what's going on there. Now, generally looking around the like Telegram groups and Discord and everything like that, I can see that the general sentiment about the DEX is no one likes it. Everyone thinks it's rubbish, terrible. The rewards are crap. It's too complicated. And I pretty much agree with you, really. It's certainly not what I expected it to be this time last year. And, it doesn't help that the price of the MEX token has just gone down so much over the past year. But I just did a few screenshots earlier on from TradingView just to sort of show you a few things that, how much things have changed over the year. So, for example, this is the Bitcoin from last November, which is down, at the moment like 75%, which is, astonishing really, isn't it? Ethereum's also down 75%. And, it's hard to believe it was like, nudging $5,000 almost last November. That was incredible. So then you've got things like Polkadot. I mean, nobody is saying Polkadot's dead at the moment, are they? But that's down 91% since November. BitDAO is the what's the native token of ByBit, if you like. It's the thing you need if you're going to participate in the launch pads on ByBit. That's actually only just over a year old since BitDAO has existed, but that's down 90% as well. And I mean, are people saying that ByBit's dead? And I know people don't talk about BitDAO very much, but that is astonishingly down as well. But MEX kind of wins it all by being like 98% down. But that's counting that really, really high peak right at the start, at the launch of the DEX. If we look at it a bit more realistically, you could probably say that by the time the initial excitement was over on all them 10,000% APRs had all gone. So probably talking like into December last year, maybe even New Year, if that was like a reasonable sort of level then, and maybe something that we could expect again one day, down to where we are now is 96%. It's still rubbish, isn't it? But that's how it is. Now the question is, what's it going to do? I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I'm thinking myself is that the problem now is people who didn't convert MEX to xMEX are probably going to sell it every month into something else as it unlocks. Now, the final unlock date, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was May 2024. So feasibly, I could see the price of MEX declining possibly still further until May 2024, which is quite a miserable prospect. So where could that put the price of MEX? Well, it's already $0.001926. So I just had a little Google to see what everybody else thinks. So this site, ambercrypto.com, this has this article here where it says MEX could hit 0.00066 in 2023. I think that's about a 3x from where we are. So that's probably quite a reasonable increase, I would say. I mean, no one really knows, do they? I mean, this is on cryptopredictions.com, and I guess we're about here now, and this is like predicting it going up again, sort of 3-4x, something like that. I know Zabi from Breaking Free, he was saying that 50x the other day, and nobody liked that. They thought it was ridiculous. But I think it will get better. I think we'll see that more once all the MEX has gone. But just before I go, I'm just going to show you this. I mean, this is VChain. I don't know if you're familiar with it. VChain's not a project I'm really into, but I remember when I first owned a bit of Bitcoin, and then I bought a bit more. I think I was buying it around like $8,000, $7,000, that kind of thing, back in 2020. And the only kind of friend I had who was into it was a guy called Jay up in the Netherlands, and I said, is there anything else that's interesting? And he said, have a look at VChain, because I'm quite into that, and I think it's going to go places. And I think it must have been around here that I was looking at it, and I was put off by the 0.00. It was like less than 1 cent for a VChain token. And then I looked back at the past performance of it, and I was thinking, well, it started there, and then down here we're like down 92%. So I'm not going to buy that. So I didn't. And of course, what happened after that was VChain had somewhat of a rally. And like everything else, it had a peak at November last year and it's been down ever since. But it had this peak here when was that? That was April 21. And honestly, if I'd have bought it, if I'd have bought it then, and then I'd have sold it then, you're talking about 36,000% increase. So I'm not saying that MEX is going to do that. All I'm saying is that when something's really down, it's looking terrible, it might be a good time to get interested in it. Anyway, it looks like we're all stuck in MEX for a while now, whether you're just hanging on to your LK MEX and selling it every month, or if you've locked everything up in XMEX and then you're not going to party until it's 2026. You're probably stuck with it for a while unless you want to take a big hit, and I'm not going to. And I'm actually glad that I didn't decide to not lock my XMEX, because the price of MEX is down so much now in the last few weeks that it wouldn't be attractive to sell it now anyway. So what would I be doing? I'd just be hanging on to a bag of MEX and not getting any benefits at all. At least we're getting some little benefits, even if it is a bit rubbish. Anyway, there you go. That's my Christmas Eve message. It wasn't very positive, was it? But enjoy your Christmas, right? I'm sure 2023 is going to be a right good bull year, good bull market, everything going crazy again. Realistically, I don't think we're going to see all-time highs until 2024. But I think 2023, things will start to turn around. It's got to, hasn't it? This bear market's just been going on far too long. Absolutely far too long. But there you go. Anyway, so have a great Christmas, and I might do an update tomorrow. It's very unlikely, though, because I'm going to be having Christmas dinner with my kind of extended family, if you like. So there's going to be quite a lot of us. It's going to be good fun. So I'll probably back on Boxing Day, when I think the markets are closed anyway. So probably nothing's going to be doing anything, is it? Oh, and by the way, I am looking at this big sort of descending wedge here. This is on the daily time frame, so I'm looking for something like that. But there you go. Happy Christmas. Do remember to like, subscribe, leave a nice comment. And it is Christmas, so I think for once, don't bother telling your friends. Just talk about other stuff. Okay. All right. Take care now.